into the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. We're here doing another It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia after show. I'm your host, Danica Kennedy, and tonight, Dee made a smut film. Ugh, smut film.
Yeah.
She got a little scandalous.
So hot and
I just got a little
bothered.
nervous. She made a smut film, though. This is season 11, episode 4. I loved it. I'm sure you guys did too. Can't wait to get into it. But where can they find you guys online, and who are you?
Hey, gang. The whole gang's here tonight.
I know,
I'm
for the first time.
Very excited about first time season 11. I'm Mike Scocozza. I'm rocking denim on denim on denim. If I had a denim cap, I would wear it. The old proverbial Canadian tuxedo.
Oh, let it
I was
off.
just feeling it today.
Yeah, all right, good. Good.
And you rock it. You rock it well.
Thanks, man.
Rocking it.
I'm Marielou Mandl. You can find me on all social media at Marielou Mandl, and I'm happy to be sitting next to Joe for the first time in a year.
Cut it out. Get out of here. What a treat. It's electric here at the AfterBuzzTV.com studios. My name is Joe Doyle, and you can find me at JoJo Doyle, and you can also find me sitting next to Marielou.
And you can find me online at Danica Kennedy, and we'll be tweeting about tonight's episode, so be sure to keep up with us. Let us know if you have any questions, comments. We love hearing it, good or bad. And we have a special guest tonight. We've got Tom in the studio.
Yeah.
Mike's
Already.
bro in here in the
Appreciate
studio.
it. Thank you. I'm Tom Scocozza, Mike's brother, as we just said, and I'm here visiting out west for the week, and we got a lot of snow back east, so it's great to be out here, and I appreciate you guys having me.
Yeah,
I'll
thanks
try to
for
chime in.
joining.
I'm a big fan of the show, so I'll chime in as much as possible.
I wouldn't bring a non-fan of the show in.
Oh, yeah.
Even if we are brothers.
Super
If he
fan.
wasn't liking it, I'd say, get out of here, But he's a fan.
I have to say I'm disappointed he's not wearing denim on denim on denim.
Oh my gosh,
we could have had
matching.
I didn't really
twinsy
give him the
outfits.
memo, to be honest with you.
No.
Fools.
I was busy cooking dinner tonight before we left, and he comes out ready to go and left me out.
Didn't
Left
even
me
tell
out of
you
the
about
loop.
the wardrobe plans. He's
Unbelievable,
on
right?
it with the plans. I don't know. I mean, most of you guys are listening to this as a podcast, but you've been dressing up pretty much every week. I need to step up my game for sure.
Yeah, actually next Wednesday is my actual 30th birthday. My 30th birthday.
Trouble.
Yeah.
So are you gonna make it
I-
here, or are you gonna be hammered the whole time, or
Well,
what?
that's why Tom's here. Is we're gonna get really hammered this weekend and
Nice.
do a lot of awesome things to celebrate because I'm busy all next week. So, but I'm thinking I might just have to do the show in my birthday suit.
Yeah. I mean, you were in a
Almost
vest last time, and that's
Yeah.
it. I don't know if you saw that, but
I did. No, it was, hey,
Got a little wild.
mountain rules.
I mean, that would have been
Mountain
more.
rules.
That would have been more. Definitely mountain rules. That would have been more fitting for today's episode. Make
Yeah.
a smut film.
Yeah.
Sorry.
which,
well.
I mean, anytime Dee has any sort of acting or directing role, it's going to be trouble. But they're talking about art and what is art this entire episode, which is subjective. And I loved this theme because I love art and there's some bad modern art out there. Do you guys agree? It's hard to tell sometimes.
Well, I think what you're trying to say is that there is some and there isn't some, and what is rape?
What is rape?
That was
Dennis
really
got
the
raped.
theme.
That
Yeah,
happened.
he got raped
It's
hard.
all up for interpretation,
Right,
right?
right.
I loved how they started saying hello right away. Charlie started doing it throughout the whole entire thing. I moved to San Francisco for a year and everyone says hella there and it drove me crazy. And then it started just happening. I would just be like, I'm hella hungry right now. And then I'd be like, why did I say that? And I just loved that.
Growing up in the Pacific Northwest, when I was shredding the gnar on the mountain, I would always say hello. I didn't even think it was a
Shredding the
thing.
gnar.
But
What does
yeah,
that even mean?
You shred the gnar. I'm a snowboarder.
You shred the gnar.
Yeah,
You shred the gnar.
You look very
Yeah.
up-priced.
I do. I was just shredding the other day.
Yeah,
A lot of
see?
snow back in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it
And
is.
so,
It's a snow
I
thing.
would say it hella. I would always say that
Hella
word.
all the time.
All the time.
Charlie was my favorite in this episode. His
Absolutely.
outfit,
Charlie was
everything.
amazing.
But I mean, it starts out showing that art house film that Dee's in, which was a porn basically at a bar, and she's pretty much playing herself.
Yeah, I actually for a second I thought it was Paddy's, but it wasn't. But
It
I thought for
probably
a second.
was.
Yeah, I thought so as well.
Yeah.
When I saw the title too, I thought Dee was gonna get banged. I thought she was actually gonna be banging or sucking the D in the
Yeah,
in the
I
art
thought she
house
might
film.
gobble as well. Yeah,
I thought
but
so too. Yeah.
She was just
didn't
observing.
I had a moment where I was a little worried that Dee and Dennis would both end up in it somehow, just the way they were planning. And I was like, oh no, they're going down this path again. Frank's going to have to intervene. But thankfully, that didn't happen.
I feel like the whole time you're kind of figuring out like where is this gonna go? Like where is this episode going? And I didn't really fully go anywhere.
But
for
it
me.
did go in your predictions direction because Cricket showed up.
It did. Well,
Cricket.
also, I think we were talking maybe a couple weeks ago about who was going to come out, like what famous people. Never would have guessed Richie Grieco.
I know.
Are you kidding me, Grieco?
yeah, that was awesome.
With the
great.
like duster jacket
Yeah.
and the hat and the chain, all of it was perfect. And then Charlie trying to
Charlie
beat
just-
him the whole time.
That was the best part of the whole episode was Charlie being Grieco or doing Grieco.
I got self-conscious because I feel like I went through a Greco phase, not knowing that I was in a Greco phase, just thinking that I was just being me.
Do you have photos from this phase?
Oh, most definitely.
Of
like,
outfits to bring in and
yeah.
wear.
Share it
I
tonight.
had a little like blonde tip in my hair, and then I would like style it. I called it the side faux hawk. Like,
No.
bro, I would say bro, and I would call people brother all the time, even though there was no actual relation.
This doesn't sound that far off of how I act now. Am I in a Grieco phase and I don't know it?
Bro,
You might
I
be
think-
a little bit.
Yeah.
I say bro and brother a lot.
No, that's all right, brother. It's cool.
I
Like,
just- yeah.
see, it's natural.
Yeah.
You just,
It's a natural thing. Yeah.
let your bro fly free.
All right.
It's hella okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of things, bro's leg, porn. Okay, so we're gonna go into talking about how Dennis makes this film because he wants to make the next 50 Shades of Grey, which, by the way, it seems like he didn't know that was written by a woman. And the whole concept, the production value, everything, it was very parallel to, I guess, how he lost his virginity the whole time with the librarian thing.
It said that's how he lost his virginity.
Or was that like not his first time when he was 14 with the librarian? I thought it was his first time, just assuming.
Did he say
think that's what
virginity?
it
I
said,
didn't
yeah.
catch it. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
think.
that's
Oh, did they? Did
I
mention
believe
that?
so.
Well, he loved it. It
Yeah.
wasn't rape because you can't rape a guy, he says.
Oh, man.
Fun to know. Fun
I've
fact.
been in many awkward encounters, and I've never considered it rape. I've given them benefit of the doubt every single time.
Yeah.
It's not rape if you want it.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's hella okay to do that. Yeah.
That lady, they showed the picture of her. That was not so cute.
She did kind of look like Rick Moranis. I can't see how he could say she didn't.
I want to know if they found stock footage of that woman or if they like sent out a casting notice saying looking for women that look like Rick Moranis and how that woman feels when she's like, guys, I'm gonna be on It's Always Sunny, but I'm gonna be as Rick Moranis.
And I raped somebody.
Yeah, I raped someone. Yeah, like how do you did she put that on her Twitter today?
Yeah, did she tweet that out?
Yeah.
No,
I always wonder that about the extras and like actors in this show because they're all so crazy and homely, and it's like, what is the casting call for this? What did you have to show up to for this role? And are you proud of it?
And now does her agent continue to look for Rick Moranis type roles? to
She's gonna be
submit her?
typecasted.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
that's what
unfortunate, but
I'm nervous for
It's not
her.
a bad thing if you're working. You're working.
Okay, they're gonna put
Yeah.
in the new Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
There
oh,
we go.
That would be awesome.
I'd love to be on the show just to watch and be a part of it, but then I'd be like a little offended, like, is there something wrong with my face? Like, what's wrong with me?
They could shave my head, put me in body fate, and like tar and feather me, and I would still.
You'd
do,
be like,
I would
yes,
do, like,
anything
I would
for
do-
that show.
I would do any character on It's Always Sunny. Just hire me. Anything. I'll do it for free.
I did stunt work on a show called The Riches a while back as the guy who played Donkey Lips from Salute Your Shorts stunt double.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, The Riches, Eddie Izzard, and then I'm like, yo, I look like Donkey Lips. That's horrible.
No.
I don't feel like I look like him now, but like that was an inner struggle for. I drank a couple of Jack Daniel bottles before
Yeah.
that.
And that
thinking
gave
about
you the Donkey Lips lisp as well.
Yeah,
After
Donkey
you started
Lips.
drinking a little
Yeah.
bit, you fit right in.
But yeah, so it's tough sometimes, you know. to be characterized like that.
I assume that those photos that they showed of Dennis were actually photos of Dennis.
Oh yeah,
think
they were
they
definitely.
They were definitely him.
His
Yeah.
childhood photos, because
Yeah.
that's too spot on. There's no way they could have found
Yeah.
someone like that. That's totally him.
Oh my gosh, and that poor kid, so awkward. His
fro.
face took up so much of his face. His mouth. His mouth was like half of his face.
He wearing a lot
Love
of
the
short
curls.
shorts.
He grew into it.
It's great. I loved the whole Charlie art exhibit premise, especially Frank's part in it. I don't know if you guys enjoyed that as much as I did, but Frank going in as like the expert.
It gave me life. I loved it.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
He definitely had a moment with that painting, though.
I didn't get the whole thing with the painting. Like I thought it was gonna like be like a flashback to something, and then it was never anything.
Yeah, I thought it was an activate a sleeper cell.
Yeah,
and then all of
yeah.
a sudden, maybe that's in predictions. I'm gonna predict that he starts going on. I mean, I'll save it. I'll save it for predictions. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, we could look ahead to that.
Yeah.
Coming back in.
He always has these kind of visions, and they're all crazy, whether it's like his toad friend or he's like getting his memory back from 2006, and then like this time it was the art where it's like explosions and like swastikas and kids blowing bubbles. I'm like, what is happening right now?
I just want to spin off of him as that character in something.
Yeah, that was a good character. Yeah.
Like him and Bruno, like on like a travel show somewhere.
Yeah.
I think that
Oh
would
my
be
god,
great. Yeah.
that would be amazing.
He just like bought an air conditioner though. He just bought an air conditioner.
It's
but
art, you know?
His
It's
justification
subjective.
for it was so awesome. Though he's like, aren't we all just air
we
conditioners?
condition the air. We give out warm and it gives out cold.
Yeah, and then he's like, and we're all just going around fucking each other. Like, oh.
For a second, I thought he was gonna bang the art gallery lady.
Yeah,
Because
and-
like sometimes he's got the game, for some strange or the money, one of the two. Yeah.
And that actress is Mary Holland, who I have seen a lot at Upright Citizens Brigade, and I was actually a little disappointed that they didn't use her more because she's hilarious.
Oh.
And I felt like they were like kind of kept her at like an even keel, and she had a little twist at the end that
Yeah.
she, her parents were paying for that, but I felt like she could have had something nuts.
Yeah, she could have
She
like
was
started
funny,
banging
though.
cricket or something. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
she's
love
wonderful.
how she just like busted through and like took the art off the wall
Yeah,
of
she's like,
Charlie's art. She's like, no, this isn't art.
No,
Put it in the trash.
no.
And then his friends are like defending him, like, but he has the worst life ever. He's like a janitor that's a drunk that survived an abortion. Just like not helping at all. But the only one that has a worse life is Cricket. So
yeah. So what do you
hopefully
guys
they
think
found
about
him.
the cricket art?
It was good. I mean, it's always good to
Was
see.
it?
It's always good to see Rickety Cricket. You know, he's looking terrible, which is great. Yeah, I thought Cricket was gonna make an appearance here soon, and he did. I thought he would be a little more. You know, he just kept talking about dog orgies. I thought he'd be a little more.
Yeah, he got raped by dogs.
Something
man.
going on. Yeah.
Or did he rape them?
That's the thing. He seemed pretty okay with all of this
It's all
situation.
subjective, you know. That's the theme here.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you
moral
wanted
of the
it, right?
story, yeah, it's not rape if you want it. Ugh. Such a good after show right now.
Don't forget to like us on iTunes, you
On that
guys.
note. Yeah, and if you're not into talking about dick nips and orgies and all that fun stuff
The
like
F
we
outta
are,
here.
there are so many other shows we do here at AfterBuzz TV. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I watch way too much TV. I'm like binge watching on Netflix. So whatever you're into, we have an after show for you. But
Yeah.
if you're cool, you're watching our show because this show is awesome.
I mean, it's like the best show on television. It's pretty.
It
fantastic.
is.
And
It's so
we're gonna
wonderful.
get him in his birthday suit next week.
Yeah,
Could be.
everyone, we're gonna get a
Could
lot of
be.
views next week.
Yeah,
be.
definitely. I mean, like,
It'd be like wasted too.
I would go along with you in solidarity and go in my birthday suit, but I'm kind of hairy, so I'd still look like I have a sweater on, and so I wouldn't really be birthday suit, be birthday sweater. But,
Birthday sweater.
Yeah, we'll let you handle all that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go chili pepper style. Just do a sock.
Yeah.
Not that you can see anything anyway, unless I stand up.
Yeah.
Not that you can see anything anyway. You know, it's small.
Whatever, worth it. For the ones
I'll
that
wear
are
big
watching on
socks.
YouTube, you can check it
Imagination.
out on there. But I just love this show so much. I do a lot of different after shows at AfterBuzz, and a lot of the shows, like I Am Kate and the other ones, it gets like really heavy, and you're like, do I like this? Do I like hate it? I don't know. But for this show, I never have anything bad to say about it. I just want more.
More. You just always want more. And I love on this season too. It seems like every episode they're paying homage to older episodes. Like this
Little tie back.
Yeah, this episode when she's going through and cutting together her reel there. It's all like old clips from old episodes.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
that
great.
reel was amazing.
Like they brought back the Invigoron, the zombies. Like that's going back.
All her terrible acting, which is one of
Yeah.
my favorite plot lines of the show. Every time she does an accent, accent or tries to act. I just love that so much.
Oh, Dennis's accent when he was speaking in elevated standard, reading his book, made it extra sexual, I believe.
Oh, and the lines in that book, it was like, women, they can't have words come out of their mouth whole, like, that's where the dick's supposed to
That
go
is where
into
the
or
dick's
something. I was
going.
like, what?
The whole time he's setting that up, I'm thinking he's gonna say dick or penis, but I'm like, no, he's not really gonna just say dick.
But he's got to say something way more eloquent than that.
Yeah.
He goes,
No.
it's for the dick.
the dick.
And then when they're actually filming it and Dee's giving her direction, she's like, I need some more emotions from your boobs.
Yeah, what was
And the girl's like, all right.
Give me some more sadness from your tits. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. That was so funny.
I don't know. I got the whole Richie Grieco thing in this episode. One with Richie being in it, and then two, Charlie trying to be Richie was great. Like what was Richie doing? And then when they're trying to film, he
Eating
just keeps eating the
seaweed?
seaweed and being so fucking weird. It was awesome.
Well, but then they tied in
Taking
the
shots.
chalk.
The Charlie.
Which, like, I don't
chalk
think
break.
Charlie and Richie ever discussed
no,
that.
they
That's
never
just a
discussed-
thing.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's an
Just
artist
got
thing.
into it.
They're like bros.
Yes.
I'll bring some chalk for next week. Because, you know, just in case you're still a little hungover or drunk.
Birthday chalk.
Yeah, some birthday chalk.
Bring some chalk for eating and some Tums for doodling. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
I love how in the end they didn't even showcase the like erotic film though at the art show in the bar, you know, Charlie's art show. It was just all about Dennis like banging that teacher back in the day. It's like sibling revenge in a way.
He got raped hard. And like I just can't get over that fact. Like, and he was like, with the moment that you kind of realize that, like, you know, that you got raped, and you like, it changes your whole perspective, I would imagine. Like,
I think he's still defending it, though.
oh no, he's still proud of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think deep down inside, it's just one little extra thing that's gonna make him go insane in the season finale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if that was him losing his virginity or not. If you know, tweet us because I'm curious. And you guys are so on it with the comments and the tweets, by the way. In the first episode of this season, I was talking about the guy from Mattel, or Madel, it ended up being. And I was
Yeah.
like, Dee, like, banged him at some point, or it was an ex-boyfriend. No, I just watch way too much TV, and he's on, like, the new girl in the office and all these other things. And I was like, damn
Really?
it.
You were
Yeah,
thinking
it was
no?
just,
'Cause
like,
we
on
were
a
so-
different show. And I
we
was
were
like,
so
damn it.
Stuck on that.
I was so like, for sure, I was like, he's been on this show before. So sometimes we're wrong, and it's okay if you call us out. We need it
No,
sometimes.
I like it. I think the people that watch this show are on, like, they're fans, you know?
Yeah.
They're on it. They love it. So, yeah, I like all the feedback, all the
Yeah.
comments.
Because
Good
you
or
guys
bad.
are part of the discussion with us,
Right.
so.
That's right.
Without
Keep
you,
it coming.
there would be no AfterBuzz.
No.
exactly.
So
You
thank
keep
you
us
guys
going.
for giving us an opportunity to come out here and, you know, talk about dick nips and boners.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hella cool.
Wow.
Hella cool.
Ooh.
What
What if I just wore a duster next week?
Oh.
Ooh.
Going for like a little more
I-
of the Mac look.
I don't have a duster, but I should invest in one, right? We should probably get
Birthday
a duster.
duster.
It's definitely-
Birthday chalk.
Yeah.
Brothers on it.
Are you going to be here next week?
Next Wednesday, no.
Okay.
But for the big party Friday.
Yeah.
Matching dusters?
Yeah. Matching dusters.
I
Why
thought you were
not?
going to bring the monkey shirt. I was going to actually text you to tell you to bring
I
the
did
monkey
not bring the monkey shirt. I should have.
Oh,
I
wait.
didn't even think of it.
I wanted to wear it.
They're
If
gonna
I
party
go
like the
topless,
gang.
it would look like I had a monkey shirt on. Like,
Party outfit for you.
Yeah.
Scratching your head just like one. Well, it sounds like you're gonna party just like the gang for your birthday. Absolute
Absolutely.
debauchery,
Yes,
as
absolutely.
expected.
You always
Just-
get into some
We're
shenanigans.
going to get blasted and
Mountain
you know-
rules?
You know, mountain rules.
Birthday
don't wake
rules.
up with a crack pipe, though, and realize, like, oh,
Don't take it too
we
far.
got drunk and went and got crack.
No need to get like on welfare
Again.
the next day. Anything
Yeah,
like
just
that.
like, you know, come to me and we'll make sure that everything's taken care of.
Make sure everything's cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's get
Wonderful.
into some predictions.
All right.
And
Now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
What do you guys think over there?
I think that Frank's gonna have some kind of like crazy Nazi flashback and make, I mean, they're already making the Smut film. They might make a Shiza video. I don't know. Maybe that sleeper cell awakens in him, but there might be some more Nazi shenanigans.
Yeah.
Much to my chagrin, you know, no one wants Nazi shenanigans, but, you know, like, perhaps some Nazi shenanigans. It's hard. Well, you
There
got that in
hasn't-
my
I
head.
mean, it's not like
Besides-
too soon, right?
no,
Besides
no.
Dennis's grandfather, they haven't done any like Nazi stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was only 2 episodes. And that was a
Yeah.
while ago.
So let's get some
Yeah.
Nazi more. I think more Nazi shenanigans is gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I want to see more flashbacks of Frank's like broken childhood.
Yes. That's
like
always
when we were in
entertaining.
the insane asylum.
Oh yeah.
I want
Oh,
more
yeah.
of that.
The frog friend.
The
Very
froggy lips.
weird.
Frog lips.
Oh, frog lips.
Right?
Yes.
Frog lips? Yeah.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, he was donkey brained back then.
Frog lips? Some frog
Toad friend.
something.
Frog boy? Froggy?
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 The
Something
viewers
that
know.
sounds
Tell
good.
us.
Froggy.
Frog something? Yeah, it's definitely
I'd like Froggy to
when he
appear
got
again.
dismissed
Yes.
of donkey brains.
He had no donkey brains, yes.
Right.
Yeah. Well, he's cleared of the donkey brains.
He's dismissed.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think?
Man, I think the gang is going to either come into or purchase something grandiose.
Nice.
Maybe like an RV, maybe like a new house or some new like wealth. I would say a boat, but they've already done a boat. But you know, maybe like a tractor. I don't know. I think they're gonna come into like or buy something big.
I like that.
I don't know why I feel that. I'm just feeling it.
That would be really funny if the gang inherited a farm. And they started
Yeah.
like farming like that. So yeah, I could get on board.
I mean, Amish country's not too far from Philly, there in Pennsylvania.
oh yeah.
Not too far at all. Well, and speaking of that area, what do you think prediction-wise?
Prediction?
I know it's weird to
It's a
predict
hard
for
show to
this
predict.
show,
It
but we've been
is.
pretty spot on, surprisingly.
We've had
It's
some-
very
Yeah.
hard.
Mention drugs are banging, and you're pretty much set
Yeah.
up. for
There's a
success.
few
There were no drugs
Recurring
or whores
themes.
here on this episode.
no.
You're right.
I'm personally a big Mac fan, so anything that comes into his favor, I'm totally into.
Oh, you're like Pennsylvania Mac.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's like
Country
a couple.
Mac.
Yeah, there's Country,
Country
Mac,
Mac.
and now you're Pennsylvania
Yeah.
Mac.
I'm huge Mac fan.
Shredding the Gnar Mac.
I'm a big Mac
Yeah.
fan, too.
I actually still have that one photo you sent me that one time, like a
Yeah.
year or two ago.
When
But it was
I was in the midst of growing my hair,
yeah.
we signed a picture of Mac, when at his fattest though, and a picture of me with my hair starting to grow.
It's pretty close.
It was spot on.
Yeah.
Cultivating Mac.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you gotta
Don't be ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I think is gonna happen. I would love to see the gang take Hollywood or take like Las Vegas or something. That would be really fun. I
nice
like
trip.
when they go on a trip, and I think those kinds of places, or like if they go to like Mardi Gras or something crazy, it would just be
Ooh.
fun to see them in a crazy element because they're already so crazy. But that's what I'm hoping for. I would like to see Froggy come back, though. Frank's so crazy. Something crazy is going to happen to Frank again. I mean, it's already happened a couple times this season. But I can't wait to see the next episode. I've loved this season. I feel like we all have. Only
been a
good things to
solid
say
season.
about it.
Yeah.
I'm so mad I missed last week because that mountain episode
Oh
was
man, that's great.
clutch.
It
One of my
was so
favorite
good.
movies is Ski Patrol. If you guys remember Ski Patrol.
Yeah.
With the guy, the sweaty guy, Carlos. No, no,
Sweaty
no,
guy.
the sweaty
Sweaty
guy, George Lopez.
Ah,
yeah.
George
He was
Lopez.
in that movie. Yeah.
Wouldn't he be the
Were you gonna say Carlos Mencia?
Carlos
Yeah,
Mencia?
I
what you were
was.
gonna
And
say?
then I
Yeah.
stopped.
Not
And then I
funny.
stopped.
I've
And
gotten
then I
them mixed
stopped.
up before, though. I can't lie.
That's
fair.
racist. That's Mexican. Come on.
Probably racist. I mean, we think we've talked about this before. It's not intentional. Just keeping the flow.
Yeah.
Just happens. No big
I mean,
deal.
yeah, you know, sorry. My bad. Carlos Mencia and George Lopez, if you're out there watching, because I know you guys check in every week. My bad, dogs. My bad.
I mean,
bad,
Carlos
totally.
can't
Sorry,
be doing
bro.
anything
Yeah.
else.
I
Sorry,
feel
dude.
hella bad. Let's go shred some gnar.
Hey, bro. Let's get some seaweed, bro.
Sorry, bro.
Bruv. Come on, bruv.
Just send some chalk, some apology chalk.
Yeah, I will. I'll send some chalk. I got that good chalk too. I'm in love
I'm sure
with the
they'll be
chalk.
fine. Well, let's. What was happening there?
I don't know. I feel like we can just
I was like,
ramble
whoa.
on.
I feel like I interrupted your chalk song. I
No,
apologize.
that's all right. No, I just punctuated.
Joe
it.
wasn't here last week. He's very
I
excited to be
know.
here.
I am very.
We're excited to have
And
you
I went to the
back,
gym,
too.
so I got the endorphins.
Nice.
Oh, nice, nice. Well, I gotta say, I'm excited. The whole crew is here.
Me too.
Tom is here. It's great. It's great
Yeah,
to have
this-
everybody
Thanks for
together.
joining us, Tom.
Thank you for having me. You guys are
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yes, I had such a good time seeing all these lovely faces tonight. Be sure to tune in next week for another after show for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and you won't want to miss it because Mike's going to be in his birthday suit for his 30th birthday. Where can they
Nice.
find you guys online?
Hey, you can find me, Mike Scocozza, Scocozza, Twitter, Instagram, all that good shit. Just look it up.
Yeah, you can find me on all social media at Marielou Mandl.
And at Joe Doyle, although I have more clothes on in my Instagram posts than Mike does.
You got to give the people what they like.
That's true. That's true.
And do you have any social media you'd like to
at
plug?
Tom Scocozza, Instagram only.
Fabulous. And you can find me online at Danica Kennedy. Thanks for watching.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.